Well, there we have it, 8 of them ready to go, and our first pairing coming out. It is the reigning champion right there from the Netherlands, going up against his opponent from France. And we'll go down to the field of play for the athlete introductions. Quarterfinals time for the compound men.
Shooting on target, number 1, representing the Netherlands, Schlosser. Shooting on target, number 2, representing France, Adrien Gontier.
Well, no time to waste here. It is Mike Schlosser, known as Mr. Perfect on the circuit for his high-scoring archery. World number 1 at 27 years old goes up against the world number 11, the 29-year-old Adrien Gontier from France. I'm Karen Bashir, and joining me as ever is former world number 1, Nicky Hunt. Nicky, Mr. Perfect, reigning champion, and surely he's the odds-on favourite as the world number 1.
Yeah, he has got to be the favourite for this event. He's won it twice before, so, you know, can he get to his third?
Well, we are ready to get underway. The compound men's individual here at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals is going to begin with Mike Schloesser.
Opens with a 10.
10.5, 11. Come on.
Good start from both archers. Already got their sights in.
X-ray.
X, a bit low. Good shot. Vamos.
Well, the standard very high. 5 ends of a cumulative score, 15 arrows in total, a perfect 30 for Mike Schlosser. Good start for him. Maximum score through an individual match like this is 150 points. And the scores just keep building, and at this rate they're going to be building up to something pretty massive. What a start from this pair.
Yeah, I mean, we expect you know, these guys to be shooting at this level. It's the top 8 in the world. It's going to be high level, and really you can't afford to drop any points, especially not against Mr. Perfect.
Well, Mike Schlosser did win this event back in 2019 in Moscow, up against one of the other contenders in the lineup here, Braden Gelantine. And he needed he needed a 6 to win. Shot uncharacteristic 8 to take the title. What a performance from him. Nicky, can he do it here again in Yankton in the USA?
I mean, it's absolutely possible, but there's a huge lineup here. Braden himself has won 2 before as well, so he'd be keen to take the title.
Quite right. Some big lineups, 4 really special matches, all with their own little tale to tell. Here, Mike Schlosser is up against a game Adrien Gontier. The pair have scored a maximum so far, 30 apiece. Schlosser to shoot first in the second.
High 10 on the line.
Both these archers, I think, are shooting a thumb trigger. Fairly long holds as they settle. Full draw. Try and keep the bow still as they can to aim.
9, almost 10, 11 o'clock. Come on, your group is a little bit there.
Adrien Gontier takes the lead with an X.
Yeah,
X-ray.
it is.
29 for the end.
So dropping points for the first time, just the one, so close as well to the 10 ring, but yeah, 59 for Schloesser, Gontier with a chance to take the lead. And it does, and look at the grouping. Mickey, you're always banging on about groupings. Pretty fantastic for Adrien Gontier.
Absolutely. I mean, a group is what archery is all about. You can move a group anyway. Just move your sight and move that group around. The arrows are spread out. It's much more difficult then to get them all in the middle. So yeah, grouping is key.
And just outside the 10 for Mike Schlosser, you know, the group there looks fantastic as well. It's just that one is outside that black 10 ring.
It does. You can see within that black 10 ring there's a finer line, a sort of grade line. That's what we call the X ring. It's still a 10, but in a qualification round we score X's, so that if we get two people on the same score we tell them apart. But the group size in Mikey there was the size of the X. He just needs to bring it down and to the right a little bit, and they'll be all right in there.
We talked about the quality, and we expect high quality here. Dropping a single point in a match like this, I think that's the French expression for few.
What just happened? Am I in the lead here?
And that's the point. The quality that we're expecting from all 8 of these archers means that dropping 1 point could mean the difference between going on or going out.
Absolutely.
Well, this time it'll be Mikey Schlosser to shoot first, but not because he was nominated to it, but because he's trailing.
Yeah. Good, then stay on the same side then.
Quite follow through, isn't he? You can see his thumb go onto the trigger and then a massive follow through with his back arm kind of swinging round. Have a look at Mikey. Much smaller movement, just going behind his neck.
Well, you coach a high level. Which one do you prefer?
It's all about that back tension. I think Gontier is a little bit manufactured in that, you know, we can just see his kind of elbow open up, can't we, and a massive swing of his arm. So it's a little bit manufactured. We're looking for lovely back tension, and then that shot just breaking and it being a natural reaction.
Another perfect from Mr. Perfect. Adrien Gontier on for a max of 90 here. Bit of a longer hold this time, and he has put it into the 9 as a result. And just like that, we are all square. The archers are shooting at such a high level. Both of them have only dropped a single point.
Yeah, got to remember we're shooting at 50 metres here, 80 centimetre face, so they just make it look so easy. We forget how far away those targets are.
You see those flags blowing as well, and well, it has been a factor here, the wind, but so far, so good for these archers. No real heavy wind conditions. This is, of course, the last day of the season for these compound archers. The very last competition. We've waited an awfully long time for sport to get back on the road, and well, like number 7 bus, you don't see one for 18 months, and then 3 come at the same time. The Olympic Games, World Championships, and now, all within a few weeks, the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals. It's a feast of archery. Schlosser starts the 4th in the middle of the target.
Nice. Pretty nice and still, wasn't he? Solid shot. Looks like there's no movement at all, but I can assure you there's a little bit.
That's 3 from Schlosser. And a 28 for Gontier. And look what that's done to the scores. All of a sudden, Mike Schlosser is 2 ahead, and we just have 3 arrows left for each of the archers. Well, you may have noticed there's a Schlosser in the coaching box as well. That will be Mike Schlosser's wife, Gabby, formerly Gabby Biardo. She's there supporting her husband at this unique event. Just 8 archers in each of the disciplines qualify for this competition. Pretty tough to qualify for, and then when you get here, pretty tough to win it. And the quality of the archery has been absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, just looking through these slow-mos again, seeing that shot kind of break in. Gontier seems to be going high. I think he almost looks like he's just dropping his release down a little bit, just popping them high.
Yeah, 2 of them in that end going into the 9 ring. Perhaps the second one off a ricochet. Trailing as he does, Adrien Gontier will shoot first in the 5th. He needs to get back into this early.
Has he over-adjusted? Gone the other way.
Pressure off, Mike Schlosser.
Just looking a little bit shaky. 9-starred. Better shot, better timing, look more solid.
Needs a big shot here to put at least some pressure on Schlosser. Another 9 for another 28. So only an 8 required for the win. Neither of them have hit an 8 in the competition so far. Schlosser puts it into the 10 and books his place in the semi-finals here in Yankton. And only drops 2 points on his way to a 148. Looking pretty happy about that. Handshakes all around, or fist bumps as they are these days. Gontier started so well, but just fell away at the end. Schlosser, well, he had some issues. We got confirmation here of his win. He had some issues at the World Championships, didn't he?
Yeah, and that silver medal, gold medal match, he took the silver, but he just started to look uncomfortable shooting a 143. Uncharacteristic for him, you know. We call him Mr. Perfect because so often he shoots those 150s, 149s, and